Night tennis matches at the U.S. Open in New York City are a late summertime happening, with all the world watching. Tennis showcases its best players with this hottest ticket in town event. This is the telling of a cruel sports story. It's not the story of the athlete in the arena missing his moment. It's the tale in the arena, yes, but of the unsuspecting spectator. It's a sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't story. This details the you don't part. 36 years ago, a classic quarterfinal was staged. This slugfest between Hall of Fame Swede Stefan Edberg and the king of the five-setters, Aaron Krickstein, was deep in the fifth set late at night. Here's how it unfolded. Let's go to videotape.
And any fifth set is a test of character, but this one particularly so with these awful conditions.
And here's what happened off camera. Krickstein serving 2-1 up in the fifth set to the deuce court to Edberg's forehand. He shanks it big time. My sister Anne, a 3-time U.S. Open spectator, and our GFF, good friend of the family, Denise, and my older brother Don, an Open newbie, all look skyward. We see the ball look more like a towering infield fly ball, a real rocket blast. My sister Anne had proven her quick hands previously that day by snagging an impossible shanked ball at the practice session of former U.S. Open champ Virginia Wade. Even getting her kudos with the best British observation, "My bad shot, your good catch." Denise was a veteran baseball spectator, an awesome tennis player herself, so I had no doubt if the Edberg shank came to her, the rocket blast would easily be turned into a souvenir. The optic yellow Wilson brand tennis ball flying to our third row seats wasn't targeted to Denise, Anne, or me, however. Its telemetry was calculated and recalculated many times by our group. The wicked spin and unreal gusts of wind of Edberg's super shank took it just out of my reach, moving it to my brother Don's direction. I shouted, "Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it," hoping the designated guy to catch this foul ball would catch it. In my mind, it was a done deal. I thought we'd all laugh, he'd throw it back onto the court, and we would continue to watch this finale of this epic 5-set U.S. Open night match. Not to be. To say the tennis gods were especially cruel at night would be an understatement. The ball bounced big out of Don's double-cupped hands, scooting somewhere far from our seats. A capacity 12,000-seat crowd moaned, booed, and showed great displeasure about witnessing sports' biggest miss since Bill Buckner. Look it up. I don't think it's true, but legend has it that even Edberg rolled his eyes and shook his head. The record books reflect the young American Aaron Krickstein, go Aaron, upset the Hall of Fame Swede Edberg. The clowning of Don started from the subway platform back to the hotel and continued to the top of the Empire State Building the next day. The rest of the trip, we would toss a tennis ball at Don and say, "Catch it." We were pretty merciless. Even though Don has caught every errant ball cast his way in life since, his defining moment in tennis, his date with infamy, came that hot August night in Flushing, Queens, New York City. Whether mythical, factual, embellishment, or journalistic, his story is now open legend. To this day, at the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in Louis Armstrong Stadium, New Yorkers from Queens still can be heard to say, "Hey buddy, remember that guy from the Open who dropped that Stefan Edberg shank?" Don has not returned to the U.S. Open since.